Hey, sorry, it's been a minute since I uploaded. I suppose I'm going to give you a bit of an update today, but I'm actually in a race against time because the sun is about to set. Actually, it's like my new jacket, and I'll tell you why I'm wearing it soon. The sun's about to set. I've got to race up to the top of this hill over there. I've got some Q&A questions to answer. I need to let you know what is going on. Let's get cracking. I've got to get there, otherwise I'm going to miss the sunset. Right, so I'm going to start with a reason that I'm now having to wear a coat. Unfortunately, I'm no longer in the tropics, and trust me, I'm more upset about that than you are. The reason is we've actually moved out to South Australia, way into the outback, to work for the next 6 months and basically just save up some money and get ready for the next leg of doing our travel. So we're actually in the Flinders Ranges, and if you look behind me, you can see these absolutely incredible mountain landscapes. You've got a huge sort of, it's called Wilpena Pound behind, which is almost looks like a meteor hit the ground and put a crater there, but it's all naturally formed just through tectonic plate movement, and it's a pretty incredible landscape. So yeah, it's been a hot minute since I uploaded a video. Mainly just been sort of getting settled into the new job, figuring all that stuff out. Also just along with having, as per usual, just a minor creative crisis. But I'm getting to the stage now where I think the content's gonna start coming back out again, hopefully, and gotta keep pushing. Don't wanna leave you guys on a dry spell. Honestly, this hill is no joke, and the sun is setting. I haven't got long. But yeah, there should be some more Philippines related content coming out as well. And then going forward, just a mix of all sort of things really. I've got some ideas for the future. So out of breath. Let me show you the view behind me, because you got to take this in. How astonishing is that? Whew. Okay, I've made it as far. Or should I go higher? We've got to go higher. The sun is gonna set. Okay, as I run up this hill to catch the sunset, I'm gonna tell you about a video I've got in the works and something I'm doing while I'm here in the outback. So I'm taking this time, this 6 months, to try and learn how to fly FPV drones. Basically, FPV stands for first person view. So if you've ever seen any clips of drones doing insane aerobatics or diving down mountainsides, they're using this type of drone. And you see, I've always loved flying. I enjoy flying the drone, and doing FPV is just gonna take the immersion to a new level. It's gonna take the footage to a level you have not even been prepared for. And it's just gonna ramp everything up a notch. It's gonna be absolutely insane. So there's gonna be a full video on that once I've learned and once I've finished the process. But as you can imagine, that video is in the works for 6 months, so you have to wait. Make sure you're subscribed, because that one, it's not gonna be one to miss. Okay, I'm almost at the top. Golden hour is shining on me again. I've got a minute. Okay, I'm going to answer a question, and this one comes from Max Evans. Now he says, what work are you doing and how long do you plan on staying in Australia? Well, when I catch my breath, Max, I'm currently working on Rawnsley Park Station. Now it's like it's a sheep station, but also a tourist site, and I'm basically working in maintenance here because the rules have changed for people from the UK. We no longer have to do specified work. I'm so out of breath. So we can do whatever work we want, and as long as we apply for the visa after July next year, we'll be safe. So working out here, it's a good place to save money because, as you can imagine, there is not a whole lot to do in the outback. There's nothing. It's like this for hundreds and hundreds of kilometers. Next one is a quick one from Jack, and he asks, is it true that prime and pull is the best solution for every lawnmower problem ever? Now, of course it is. There is literally no other certified, tried and true method to fix any issue with your lawnmower. Nah, it's absolute horse manure Never do it, never use it. That's about it. Then got one from my sister, actually two from my sister, but I'll combine them. She says, what are your future plans for travel? And do you plan on getting permanent residency in Australia? Because we miss you. Well, future plans for travel are basically stay here till the end of the year. Hopefully come and see you guys back home for a little visit around Christmas time, something like that. I want to go to Iceland while I'm there as well, and then back to Australia, and then more of Southeast Asia, because we still need to go to Vietnam and also Bali. And then just the rest of the world. There's no real plan in place. It's sort of very loose, it changes all the time. Possibly permanent residency in Australia. It's something that's definitely on the table because it's such a good place to come and work. But we'll see how we go. Oh, and obviously, I miss you guys as well. You need to take a look at this sunset. It's unreal. Okay, I think I've earned a sit down. I'm going to get the drone out, fly it and get some absolutely disgustingly good shots here. And then I'll see you in a second. Well, you know what? Sunsets will never, ever get old. Let me just have a seat here. Human beings, we're going to get old, but sunsets, they'll always be special. Hope there are no snakes actually in amongst these rocks, because this is a perfect hiding spot for them. But yeah, you're now up to date with what's kind of going on. Life in the outback is pretty different. I think I'm going to do a video fully dedicated to that because it's just a crazy experience. Probably some things here you can imagine, but some things you just have no idea about in the outback. So I'm going to do that coming up. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope these shots have all been somewhat in focus because I'm still having massive issues with this camera. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you've got any ideas of things you want to see me do or anything like that, slam it down in the comments. Like the video if you've enjoyed it. Apart from that, have a good day and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Sometimes I wish I could just fly all the way back to the house in the drone. Maybe one day, but for now, I've got to walk all the way back using my bloody legs.